Feel that choke in your throat when every pitch, every product launch, every investor call just falls flat? That gut wrenching frustration when you know your idea could change everything, but the world doesn't move? You're stuck. Dead air, unanswered emails, people nodding but never pulling the trigger. It's maddening, because urgency is the secret sauce that makes deals close, that switches interest into action. But every time you try to push it, you sound desperate. Or worse, like a used car salesman nobody trusts. You dread coming off as annoying, needy, or worse, like you're begging. That fear kills momentum, and your dream slowly bleeds out, while others who know the secret sprint ahead. Here's the brutal truth: urgency isn't about pressure. It's about timing your fire just right. It's not fake scarcity. It's a pulse beating louder than your competition, making your prospect feel, right now, this matters. Nail urgency, and you cut through noise like a knife. Fail, and your background static, forgotten. Stop begging. Stop being needy. Instead, become the storm everyone wants to chase. First, banish false urgency. Fake deadlines, bogus, only three left tactics. These backfire like a grenade. People see desperation from a mile away. It smells like weakness. Instead, create honest urgency with transparency and exclusive insight. Share real, data backed reasons why acting now changes the game. Maybe it's insider market shifts, limited capacity, or a pivot that only early adopters can leverage. Tell them what will happen tomorrow, what they'll lose if they hesitate. Show consequences with brutal honesty. This isn't manipulation, it's clarity. You're handing them the truth that their window to leap is closing. But you're not yelling. You're whispering the cold facts that only the ready will hear. Second, anchor urgency in empathy. Understand what haunts their nights: fear of missing out, fear of standing still, fear of being crushed by a faster competitor. Speak directly to their pain. Paint a vivid picture of what stands to fall away if they stall, and then what could soar if they act now. The power of urgency is tied directly to emotional stakes. If your prospect feels you're tuned into their deepest worries, your message becomes a lifeline, not a sales pitch. They don't feel pushed, they feel saved. Here's a precision strike. Use your story and theirs as fuel. Share real moments when delay cost you or a partner dearly. Make it raw, relatable. Don't hide the sweat and failures. This isn't about humility for show. It's about forging trust through shared struggle. When your urgency springs from genuine experience, your audience can't help but lean in, drawn magnetically to join your fight. Next, be surgical with your timing. Nobody moves unless there's a crisp, undeniable signal. Your job is to uncover or create that signal: a key event, market change, or internal deadline that shakes the landscape. Don't just shout, "act now," without context. Anchor urgency to moments that demand decisions. Maybe it's a funding round closing, a competitor securing an exclusive deal, or a regulatory shift knocking on the door. Give your stakeholders a heartbeat to rally around. A hard, "why now?" Not a hollow, "why not later?" This clarity will light a fire under their feet without spelling desperation. Then, build your narrative around what's next instead of what if. People freeze in the unknown. Your urgency must break paralysis by mapping a clear path forward. What happens after they say yes? Outline next steps, milestones, and wins so they can see the future unfolding tangibly. The moment urgency feels like chaos or risk, your audience shrinks back. But when you paint a map, a real, reliable path, they charge ahead with confidence. This is where professional mastery waltzes with psychology. Watch how tone strips urgency of any pushiness. Speak with conviction, not hype. Slow down where others rush. Your calm intensity breeds trust. They know you're not desperate, but you're damn sure this moment is a turning point. This subtle dance between passion and poise creates magnetic urgency that rallies action legally, ethically, irresistibly. And leverage social proof with blazing impact. Urgency spikes when people see others grabbing the opportunity. Real, named founders, investors, leaders who've jumped in and won. Showcasing momentum creates a bandwagon that's not a trick, but a signal. Humans crave community and safety in numbers. When your urgency includes a tribe moving forward, It flips from pushy sales tactic to undeniable social cue. Finally, remember this: urgency is freedom, not constraint. It liberates your audience from hesitation's paralysis. It cuts through endless analysis, forcing a creative leap that's uncomfortable but necessary. You're not boxing anyone in. You're throwing open the doors to possibility and daring them to step through. Frame urgency as an invitation to escape old limits, to join the few who shape their future on their own terms. This isn't optimism. It's raw, unfiltered grit paired with brutal clarity that shatters illusions but builds unstoppable momentum. Execute this method relentlessly. Cleave to truth, empathy, timing, clarity, and social proof in every message. Reject every fake trick, every cheap tactic that feels like manipulation. If done right, urgency becomes a beacon cutting through the fog, a visceral force that compels action without apology. So, stop fearing being pushy or desperate. Stop hiding behind polite hesitation. Instead, own the fire that urgency can ignite when wielded with precision, honesty, and heart. The world won't wait. Time doesn't pause for perfection or prep. Your mission demands action now. Be the voice that shakes your audience awake, that makes them realize their edge lies in firing first and firing true. Don't just build urgency, live it, breathe it, command it. Then watch the walls fall and your vision surge forward, unstoppable and undeniable.